Thank you for the time and opportunity given to me and friends to presentation the result of our data analysis with the title about the effectiveness of small group discussion method in teaching reading comprehension to the second grade student of senior high school. This is question. The first one is the use of small group discussion method effective in teaching reading to the students? The second is, can the use of small group discussion method improve students' understanding in teaching of reading at second grade students? The table 1 is student result of mean score, t-test, and t-table in pre-test. On the table, we will explain about class, mean score, t-test, and t-table. The first one is experimental class. Mean score 53.92 and t-test 1.95 and t-table 200. The second is control class. Mean score 59.36, t-test 1.95 and t-table 200. The table 2 is student result of pre-test experimental class. On the table, we will explain about classification, score, frequency, and presenting. The first one classification is excellent, score 96 to 100, frequency 0, presenting 0%. The second classification is very good, score 86 to 95, frequency 0, presenting 0%. And the third classification is good, score 76 to 85 and frequency 0, presenting 0%. And then classification is fairly good, score 66 to 75, frequency 5, presenting 20%. And the next classification is fair, score 56 to 65 and frequency 10, presenting 40%. And the next classification is poor, score 36 to 55, frequency 7, presenting 28%. And the finish very poor and score 0 to 35 and frequency 3, presenting 12%. And classification and score total, frequency 25 and presenting 100. Thank you.
Table 3, student result of pre-test control class. Classification, score, frequency, percentage. 1, excellent, score 96, 100. Frequency 0, percentage 0%. 2, very good, score 86, 95. Frequency 0, percentage 0%. 3, good, score 76, 85, frequency 2, percentage 8%. 4, very good, score 66, 75, frequency 5, percentage 28%. 5, fair, score 56, 65, frequency 10, percentage 40%. 6, 4, score 46, 45, frequency 4, percentage 16%. 7, very poor, score 0, 35, frequency 2, percentage 8%. Total frequency 25, percentage 100%. Table 4, student result of post-test experiment class. Classification, score, frequency, percentage. 1, excellent, score 96, 100. Frequency 0, percentage 0%. 2, very good, score 86, 95, frequency 0, percentage 0%. 3. Good, score 76, 85, frequency 5, percentage 20%. 4. Fairly good, score 66, 75, frequency 11, percentage 44%. 5. Fair, score 56, 65, frequency 8, percentage 32%. 6. Poor, score 46, 55, frequency 1, percentage 4%. 7. Very poor, score 0.35, frequency 0, percentage 0%. Total frequency 25, percentage 100%. Thank you.
The table 5 student result of post test and control class. Di sini yang akan dieksperimentalkan yaitu classification, score, frequency, and percenting. Yang pertama, classification excellent, score 96 to 100 and frequency 0 and percenting 0%. Dan yang kedua, classification very good and score 86 to 95 and frequency 0 and percenting 0%. And dan yang ketiga, classification good and score 76 to 85, frequency 2 and presenting 80%. Dan yang keempat, classification very good, score 66 to 75 and frequency 6, presenting 24%. Dan yang kelima, classification fair, score 76 to 65 and frequency 11, presenting 44%. Dan yang keenam, classification poor and score 46 to 55 and frequency 2 and presenting 80%. And yang terakhir, yang ketujuh, classification very poor and score 0 to 35 and frequency 4, presenting 60%. And classification total dari frekuensi 25 and dari presenting 100%. Thank you. The table 6 is mean score and standard deviation in post-test. On the table, we will experimental about the class, score, and standard deviation. The first one is class experimental, score 68.710, and standard deviation is 710.70. And the second is class control, score is 57.84. And standard deviation is 410.56. The table 6 is the test of student achievement. On the table, we will experimental about variable, t-test, and t-table. Variable is x1 and x2, t-test 3.05, and t-table 2.0. And thank you for the time to given to me and friends for the presentation that experimental about the title of the effectiveness of small group discussion method in teaching reading comprehension.